Welcome back, people of everywhere, for another session of R&R. And this time, we are going to be talking about the new Doctor Who special. Now, there will be spoilers in this, so if you have not seen the episode, I suggest you go watch it and come back. So in this episode, it is basically the Doctor is about to regenerate, and he just doesn't want to. And he runs into the very first incarnation of the Doctor, who is also about to regenerate. And shenanigans ensue. Shenanigans. I don't think either of us were ready for Capaldi to leave. I know I wasn't, and he just watched 12 years of Doctor Who in 3 months.
3 months.
So, he went through some trooper stuff.
Yep.
And so he was fresh off of it. And there were certain moments in this episode where I could just see him over there getting teary-eyed.
It got to me a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite things in this episode is just the banter between the current Doctor and the old Doctor. Like, both of them just complaining about the TARDISes.
Well, back in the old, because I was looking at stuff on, YouTube, there was another video where the second Doctor was in, I think it was the 5 Doctors or the 3 Doctors, and he was in the TARDIS, and he made a statement about not liking the interior of the
Oh, so this is like a running thing.
Yeah, so it's a running thing, it's from what I have seen.
Right. Oh. Well, that makes sense. What happens when you don't watch the first 30 years of a television show. Yeah. Another thing that I wasn't expecting them to throw in there, the stuff with Billy. Like, questioning what it means to be human. Like, I thought that was kind of a strange but cool thing that they threw in there.
Yeah.
Because when we all saw that Billy was going to be in this episode, I was really confused. And then when you just caught up on all of it.
Yeah, well, even because I saw that she was going to be in it before I even got caught up all the way, and I had seen something previously that she'd gotten that, hole blown in her chest.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I was just like, how the hell did she make it into that?
But, when she gets taken away by the water lady in the last episode, I was like, oh, so that's how she's going to come back. But she's not even that in this episode.
Yeah, she's not. Unless that water thing is what that was, maybe?
Well, it might be. I didn't even think of that. But I don't think anything, as far as something showing up, is as good as when Clara showed up for like 3.5 seconds.
You just saying that gave me cold chills.
Yeah. Whenever she showed up on the screen, this guy literally over there went. Is
that how
that is exactly how it went.
Yeah.
But it was really nice to see her back, at least just for a little while. But like you said, that pretty much means she's not back.
Yeah, she's never coming back after that.
After you give something like that, that is a goodbye.
Yeah.
That is exactly what that is.
After the episode, it had a farewell thing where he was saying he wanted to, fix that and give her a proper send-off.
Yeah.
So that pretty much was
that. Now, there really isn't anything in this episode that I disliked, except for one thing that kind of made me roll my eyes, and that is right after Clara left.
Yep, okay, yeah.
And Nardole strolls in.
They could have just left it off with, Clara and then it going back to Billy. They didn't really need to show Nardole. Or they could have showed Nardole first and then Clara.
And then Clara.
You have a funny face.
Do I?
No.
Billy is technically dead, I guess, and she's part of these things called the testimony, and
see, that's another thing, and my bad for cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
But in the episode before the Christmas special, like you called her the water lady, because I can't remember what her name was.
Yeah, I don't know.
She said that she's not really dead, she's just a new form of living, and that she could bring her back to life.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So I mean, it's almost like they did kind of ignore that almost in a way, but
But essentially people are like, they are brought back from either the dead or dead by just being living embodiments of their memories. So they brought Billy back that way, they brought Clara back that way, and then just out of nowhere they brought Nardole back. Now when it comes to the regeneration, there was one thing that I was unsure about why they chose to do it, but then in the farewell the director just said she wanted to, so they did. And that is the fact that Matt Smith regenerated into Peter Capaldi just like pow! And
yeah, ungodly fast.
Like there was all build up and then just a snap. But then Peter Capaldi regenerates into, what's her name? Jodie Foster? It was like David Tennant levels of regeneration. Like just explosion. The TARDIS is like bursting into flames and sparks and smoke. Like everyone who was there though agreed. It was me, him, my sister, and my brother-in-law. We all agreed that it would have been so much cooler to see Jodie Foster come up if we didn't already know
that she was going to be the
that it was going to be a woman.
Yeah,
because that would have been like a what? And then once the whole TARDIS is exploding and whatnot, she just free falls out of it.
Yep, and then the damn TARDIS just explodes.
Yeah, the TARDIS is like exploding on the inside. It's a big fireball and then disappears. So, which is going to lead to an incredible season premiere. But all in all, I don't really give grades to television shows whenever I do this, but just really give my thoughts on it. I thought it was a really great special. It was much better than that last one with the superhero.
I still haven't watched that.
Pain. Let me know what you guys thought of the special down in the comments, and with the new year coming, I promise to try to be more consistent in my reviews, and I'm also in a new place there because I moved. That's what's been taking me so long. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe, and I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate, and have a Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next time for more R&R.